Continue to make moves this offseason, heading into the NFL draft later this month. They restructured Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb's contracts, creating $56.6 million in cap space by restructuring those deals. All-pro pass rusher Micah Parsons is seeking a new contract. Parsons is set to play the 2025 season on his fifth-year option at just over $22 million, as other edge rushers around the league have signed deals for over $35 million per year this offseason. And the Cowboys also acquired Joe Milton from the Patriots in exchange for a 2025 fifth-round pick to back up Dak Prescott. Milton was a sixth-round pick in 2024 and played in New England's season finale, leading the Patriots to a win against the Bills. Alongside Stephen A. Smith, let's welcome back Dan Orlovsky. Dan, do you see this Cowboys team being better, the same, or worse than what we saw last season?
Oh, much better. I think the Cowboys are going to be a good football team this season. I think it's dependent on two things. One, Dak Prescott's got to stay healthy. We're at that conversation with him. In his last 5 seasons, he's played the full season twice. Now, when he plays full seasons, they win like 10, 11, 12 games. But he's got to stay healthy. He has not been healthy enough. And I think, too, they got to get somebody opposite CeeDee Lamb that matters, that is impactful. I think this offensive line is going to be good to really good. Bunch of second or third year players. It has the chance to be a great offensive line. Ferguson's a really good young tight end. Javonte Williams comes over as a back. I think they draft somebody in the draft as well. Dak's got to stay healthy, and they got to get up someone outside of CeeDee Lamb. I think the defense is going to be a lot better than what we've seen over the past couple years. Matt Eberflus, ex-Chicago Bears head coach, new defensive coordinator, going from heavy man to heavy zone. If they get a good piece in their first round at wide receiver, I think this got a chance to be a really good football team.
Stephen A., I'm sure you agree. Should we just keep it moving?
Did you not notice that Dan Orlovsky sat up there and said, "Oh, they're going to be much better"? And then threw out a bunch. He threw out more ifs than a little bit. Did you see that? I mean, Dak Prescott can't get hurt. He can't get hurt again. He's been hurt a lot.
Oh yeah,
then after that, their defense. If their defense is better, if their running game is better, if Dak Prescott stay healthy, that's a lot of ifs.
I literally didn't do that.
So you're sure that's exactly what you did? That's exactly what you did. I mean, I don't understand it, but evidently he wasn't watching the NFC Championship game. He didn't know that the both teams from the NFC Championship game were both in the NFC East. He didn't notice that. He didn't notice that what we're talking about with the Dallas Cowboys is a clear third place finish at best. We didn't know that. Are you going to sit here and tell me that it's going to be a challenge for Dallas, for the Commanders and for the Philadelphia Eagles, that Dallas might eclipse one of them in the division? Is that what you're saying?
No, but all right, so let's have the conversation.
So we're talking about third place.
Let's have the conversation a month before the draft, because teams can change. And I said the two things were Dak's health, somebody opposite CeeDee Lamb. You're going to take the two teams in the division over them right now. Let's say they're better football teams, Philadelphia and Washington. We'll take 3 out of the 4 teams in the NFC North, right? Who I believe they play next year. I'm not giving you all 4. We got to see what Chicago's like. Should be much improved, but I'll give you 3 out of the NFC North. I'll take the Rams and I'll take the Bucks. Everybody else is kind of in that same group as the Cowboys. They would be right there trending towards playoffs.
He's funny. Dan is funny. He's a funny dude. He said, "I'm taking everybody else outside of Philadelphia, Washington, Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, Tampa Bay." So after the 8 teams in the NFC conference.
That's 7.
My bad.
That still makes them a good football team.
My bad. He said the Rams, right? He said my bad, right? So after 7 teams, then we can think about the Cowboys. I think it'll be much better.
It's a good spot to
That's
be.
hilarious. This guy's, you're unbelievable, man. So you're going to mention 7 or 8 teams and then say after that.
Yeah.
Well,
this is going to be great.
So after half the conference, I think they're good. It's only Dan. It's unbelievable, man. Go ahead, man. It's okay.
Man. I feel that way.
Really? After half the conference is going, now let's mention other teams. Now let's put the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it's going to be a lot better. Let's just get these 8 teams out the way. And then after that, wow. What does it mean then? Come on, man. This guy's unbelievable, man. Just stop it. It's hilarious. Way to go, though. Way to go.
Dan, you
Way to
didn't
go.
mention Brian Schottenheimer at all. The transition from McCarthy to Schottenheimer, how much better does it make him?
No, man, don't ask me a serious question coming off of that 90 seconds, man.
Listen,
Listen,
go ahead, man.
I'm going to answer it. I have no idea if Brian Schottenheimer is going to be a good head coach or not. Obviously, pedigree.
That's another reason. Now he brought in the coach. So now the question. I have no idea. I got no idea about Dak. I got no idea about the running game. I think the defense is going to be better. I'm not sure. Now I have no idea about the coach. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Go ahead, man. My bad. I shouldn't interrupt you.
Let me bring some hope.
This is straight comedy.
Right, it's April. This is hope, man. We got Easter coming. Hope for many people.
Okay,
Hope for Cowboys fans. Hope.
Okay.
I can't sit here and tell you I know Brian Schottenheimer. I know he's going to be a good coach. But pedigree, been around the NFL a lot. He was a little bit hand-selected by Dak Prescott, or I'm sure it had influence.
How about Dak Prescott? I mean, it's not the process. Missed 2 playoff victories in 9 years. That dude was handpicked the quarterback, the new head coach.
He didn't have influence.
Oh my God!
I think the Cowboys.
What?
I think
What? I mean, oh my God, this is hilarious.
Hurt, man.
This is hilarious. So he said he hoped. You asked him the question. He said, I don't know. I hope so. And just he's handpicked. He's handpicked by the quarterback that got 2 playoff victories in 9 years. You know what I'm saying? You need 2 just to get to that conference championship game. This brother got 2 in 9 years, but he handpicked the coach. Oh, you can't make this.
All right, let's try.
Oh my God.
I didn't take them to go to the Super Bowl, Stephen A.
Take a breath.
I thought they'd be a good football team this year.
After the 8.
Dan, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about something else, a little bit different than the Cowboys conversation.
Oh my God!
Before you go, we want to shine a light on an incredible moment that happened on NFL Live this week on World.
What's up, Cowboys Nation? You're watching Dallas Cowboys today, and I've got a spicy one for you. Picture this: Tyreek Hill lining up alongside CD Lamb and Big D. Yeah, I know, feels like a Madden fantasy, right? But this rumor has been buzzing around social media, in my DMs, group chats, and everywhere else, and it's time we break it all down like true fans of America's team. Now before you get your hopes up and go customizing a Cowboys jersey with Hill on the back, let's slow it down a bit. Because while this would be a blockbuster move on paper, the reality is a little more complicated. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why this trade isn't happening, at least not right now. We'll break down Tyreek's contract, the Cowboys' cap space, whether this fits our current strategy, and what it would actually take to make this dream scenario a reality. Plus, stick around till the end because I'm going to tell you when, if ever, this kind of move could happen. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it, fan to fan, no sugarcoating. Tyreek Hill in Dallas? Let's get straight to it. Tyreek Hill is one of the most explosive players in the entire NFL. In 2023, he racked up 1,799 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns. That's WR2 numbers, second only to CD Lamb, by the way. Yeah, Cowboys fans, our guy was WR1 last year. And now imagine them playing together. That would be nightmare fuel for defenses across the league. With Hill stretching the field and CD eating underneath, Dak would have a buffet of options. Add in Brandon Cooks as your third guy, and whoever we roll with at running back, it's lethal. But here's the thing, football isn't just played on the field, it's played on the salary cap spreadsheet too. The money problem. Let's talk about Tyreek's contract. In 2024, Hill carries a $27.7 million cap hit for the Dolphins. If Miami trades him before June 1st, that cap hit jumps to $28.8 million. They actually lose money. Let that sink in. The Dolphins front office and coaching staff are in win-now mode. Their jobs are on the line. They're not about to get their offense just to save money next year. So yeah, could they trade Hill eventually? Possibly. But not before the draft, and definitely not before June 1st. Now, after June 1st, it gets interesting. If they're struggling midseason and need to shake things up or start thinking about the future, Hill could become available. Especially since his 2026 cap hit is a ridiculous $52 million, and Miami could save $35 million by moving on them. So what does that mean for the Cowboys? Let's talk about it. Does this move fit Dallas? Are the Cowboys all in like Jerry Jones keeps saying? I'll believe it when I see it. This front office has played it safe for years, relying on the draft and bargain free agents more than splashy trades. Right now, Dallas has about $10.4 million in available cap space. To make room for Tyreek, they need to restructure contracts, move some players, and probably give up draft capital. And let's be honest, this team still needs help in the trenches. Offensive line depth, linebacker help, maybe a power back. Adding Hill would be fun, but it wouldn't fix everything. It's also worth mentioning the Dolphins don't want to trade Hill at all, certainly not to a contender like Dallas. So yeah, don't hold your breath on this one. What the numbers say. Now let's bring in some cold, hard numbers from the 2024 season. Dak Prescott, passing yards, 1,978, 31st in the NFL. Touchdowns, 11, tied for 30th. Interceptions, 8, tied for 86th. QBR 45.3, 29th. Not gonna sugarcoat it, those numbers are ugly. Dak was bottom tier last year. You can blame the O-line, play calling, or the lack of a run game, but at the end of the day, your QB has to produce. Aaron Rodgers, meanwhile, even with all the drama and age. Passing yards, 3,897, 8th. Touchdowns, 28, tied for 7th. Interceptions, 11, tied for 95th. QBR, 48.0, 25th. Rodgers still outperformed Dak significantly. So yeah, adding a guy like Tyreek might help Dak bounce back, or it might just highlight the gap even more. And let's not forget, Dallas is reportedly interested in drafting Joe Milton as a developmental QB. Whether it's Hill or a young QB, the pressure is building for Dak to deliver now. When could a trade happen? Here's the truth. The only way Tyreek Hill ends up in Dallas is if Miami collapses mid-season. That's it. If the Dolphins are 2-5, out of contention, and desperate to cut future costs, then you might see Hill on the block. At that point, the Cowboys would need to be contenders, willing to part with a second-round pick, and maybe Michael Gallup or another asset to make the money work. And would I do it? Hell yeah, if we're legit Super Bowl contenders. If this team is 6-1 heading into November and just missing that final spark, you go get Hill. No questions asked. But now, before the draft, while we still have holes to fill, doesn't make sense. I want to hear from you. All right, Cowboys Nation, now it's your turn. Should the Cowboys go all in on Tyreek Hill later this season if Miami makes him available? Would you give up a second-rounder and Gallup for him? Or should Dallas stay the course, draft well, and focus on the O-line and defense? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one of them. This community is growing fast, and it's because of you. So make your voice heard. Wrap up. Bottom line, guys, Tyreek Hill is elite. No doubt about it. But trading for him now doesn't fit the timeline. Could it happen later? Maybe, if the stars align. Until then, Dak's got to prove he's worth the extension. The defense has to stay dominant. And this front office? They've got to stop talking about being all in and actually act like it. If you like this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more Cowboys coverage every single week, and share this video with your fellow fans. The season's gonna be wild, and we're gonna ride every twist and turn together. This is Dallas Cowboys Today, and we're just getting started. Let's go Cowboys!